It is the integration of our people, our world-class technology, and our services that allow us to provide full solutions to our customers.
Well, our CEO, Ann Mulcahy, took over when the company was struggling, and under her leadership, we've turned it around, and it's been one of the biggest turnarounds in American business. One of the reasons why she's been so successful, we've been so successful, is that she absolutely resonates with all the people. And I think the fact that she started out as a sales rep, people feel like she's one of them. And she role models what a salesperson's supposed to do, and primarily spending time with customers. So she makes a lot of customer visits. So by her doing it, that puts pressure on the rest of the organization to do so as well.
Mulcahy's commitment to serving customers through an exceptional sales force is one of the key reasons for the success of Xerox. The company is well known for its Salesforce training program, where sales representatives learn to build customer relationships through a personal selling process. The process consists of 6 stages: prospecting, pre-approach, approach, presentation, close, and follow-up. In the first step of the process, prospects respond to Xerox advertising, referrals from other Xerox clients, or phone calls from Xerox. Once prospects have been identified, reps gather information about them and their product requirements. Next, the sales representative approaches the customer to develop interest in Xerox products and services. This step serves as a transition to a more formal presentation. The presentation is the core of the personal selling process and may use different formats. The presentation often occurs at the client's office.
We are going to Logistics Management Institute, LMI, to meet with Don Kennedy, who is the Director of Administration. They have several pieces of equipment that are expiring soon, and he's relatively new to his position. And so Xerox has been in there for a long time, but he is looking at different vendors. So this is when we start selling. My name's Allison, and I work at Xerox Corporation in Washington, D.C. I'm like the quarterback of the team, so I manage 250 accounts, anything from billing issues to service issues to selling the products. I'm really the face to the customer. When it might be a more specialized product, such as our production color machines or something a little bit higher end, I will engage what's called a specialist, a product specialist, and they're really the expert on that technology. And I have a specialist for almost everything. It's kind of when you're meeting with your customers and listening to their requirements and what they're looking for, you kind of engage them when appropriate. It's always very much about follow-up. This job is and making sure, when you're working in a team atmosphere, especially when you're an account manager and the quarterback, you've got to make sure that everybody's doing what they need to be doing. Well, I am back again with a new proposal for you. As we discussed last time, the price, I guess, was not where you needed it to be.
I think after going through the evaluation of the 3 different sort of competitors, and as you know, as I've mentioned in the past, that because we're a government contractor, we have to get 3 bids. My name is Don Kennedy. I'm the Director of Administration for Logistics Management Institute. It looks like many of the current copier companies have similar, if not almost identical, capabilities, and what it ends up boiling down to more often than not is the price.
Well, one thing that I know that I'm pretty sure would be important to you. Right now, you guys currently use the ability of our smart kits, which is our customer replaceable units. So when you guys run out of toner or your fuser module or xerographic module, right now you have somebody on site that actually can replace that themselves.
Right.
That's one feature of Xerox equipment that none of the competitors have. Is that something that would impact your business if you had to place a service call every time you needed a fuse or module replaced?
I honestly don't know how quickly somebody else could get here. I mean, a lot of companies make promises. I mean, you never know for sure how quickly they can get here.
So that would be a benefit.
So now it's just a matter of me plugging some numbers into a spreadsheet.
And should we follow up next week?
Sounds good. Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Allison, she spends time with not only me talking about sort of a high-level perspective, but she also spends time with our office services staff, the supervisors and the group downstairs on the first floor that actually takes care of some of the day-to-day things, you know, with respect to smart kids and things of that nature. So, yes, she's, I think, taking great pains to understand our business and what our needs are.
What I like about Don is that he challenges me as a salesperson. And it's just an amazing feeling. The more they challenge me, the more I fight back. And it's fun. All right, here we are. We're back to the office. I'll check it. 50% of my day is spent with my customers, I'd say. 25% would be actually following up with any phone calls or emails. And another 25% would be doing proposals and administrative stuff to actually move the business along.
Xerox is also very successful at managing its sales force. The sales management process includes organizing the sales force motivation and compensation, and training. Xerox is a global giant with 4 major customer groups: Xerox North America, Xerox Europe, developing markets, and global accounts.
We're world-renowned for having a very professional, well-trained, very effective direct sales channel. It's a blended model. Even inside of the geographies, we do have what we call vertical sales teams. So we'd have a team that might focus on law firms, a team that might focus on federal government. So they might know the customer's business problems and challenges at a more in-depth and intimate level. We also have in certain markets some indirect channels, value-added resellers. We have a reseller organization in North America. We also have a telesales organization as well. We're getting more and more diverse as far as how we approach our customers. Well, I would say managing talent is one of the most important things we can do. Most of the people who go into sales, they are motivated by being able to leverage their earnings. So our compensation plans are a combination of salary, which is a competitive salary, as well as an opportunity to overachieve and leverage their earnings through sales commissions and bonuses, etc. We've been very successful in getting college students off campus. I came to Xerox as a college student, actually as an intern. We have a talent acquisition center whose job it is to identify talented people maybe within the industry to make sure we get the best and the brightest to work here. Once we get the good people, we do have a great reputation for investing in their training.
The training program is phenomenal. I didn't have an IT background, so when I came to Xerox, the first 3 weeks is really working out of a book and learning about networks and kind of the IT infrastructure side of things. And then the second 3 weeks, that's all geared towards selling. No product, it's mainly selling value. What are the buzzwords? When you get into a customer, you just hear it out, like it just comes out of your mouth and you're just like, where did that come from? I think because you practice it so much and it's very interactive that it's almost like you're a machine when you walk in and out of your sales calls. Like it just comes out so naturally. It's built into everything that I do, not just in my work, but always checking for validation that you're on the right track, always repeating requirements to your customers, and just really communicating in a way that they understand. That's really important. 5 years, I would like to see myself as a sales manager, managing 6 to 10 people.
I think what you want to probably start focusing on is aligning yourself to some of the managers to find out what they are interested in seeing, what they want in a specialist. I have a twofold relationship with Allison. I'm her mentor and I am also her specialist for the office. We have weekly check-ins to make sure that everything's going well. A big part of your success is watching the people that you've helped train and teach succeed in the company.
So that if I was promoted, that I could really already have a grasp on.
You get promoted.
When I can't say that I'd be the salesperson I am today if it wasn't for the mentor program.
We train them, we retain them, we develop them, we motivate them, we promote them, and we don't let any of the best and brightest leave, and make sure that we have the right people at all the right levels throughout. If I can get that one right, then a lot of the other challenges pale in comparison, because you're going to have the best and the brightest who will deal with whatever.